Hi, and a really warm welcome to this podcast. David Marshall here from the consciouscreationacademy.com. And here we're talking about the most practical thing you can ever do, the one skill that you need to transform your life, which is the ability to identify and change your beliefs. It's really the only way, quite literally, that you're able to change your life. So, what we need to do is understand what is a belief, how does it operate, what does it do, and that's what we're going to get into this podcast. So, if you're interested in a bit more training in this and being able to transform your beliefs, then please do go to the Conscious Creation Academy.com, look in the courses, and there's a course in there for you that you'll find essential. And it's a great course. So I hope that you enjoy it. So, first of all, let's have a look at what is a belief, because we need to understand what that is before we can really go any further. So, a belief is something that you hold to be true about yourself, about reality, about your past, about other people. It's something that you accept at a subconscious level to be true. And that's really important because your beliefs are a bit like emotional magnets, energetic magnets. They will internally within your mind attract other ideas. They will attract emotions. They will also attract events in your life, which is exactly what we're exploring here in this podcast. And all the work I do is how your beliefs create the events, quite literally. So, your beliefs, which is an energetic magnet, for want of a better phrase, literally attracts other like minded beliefs. So, if you think of a table, you think of a chair. If you imagine that your life's been absolutely terrible in the past, then you will quite literally form in your own mind other beliefs and emotions to confirm that. So it's really essential that you understand the different types of beliefs and why it's important for you to change them. Unless you can change your belief, you can't change anything. Nothing will change. And so this is why this is so essential. So let's have a look at the end of this podcast in about 10 minutes. I'm going to give you some practical steps, but we need to lay the groundwork first. So there are two types of beliefs that we can identify easily. There's a core belief and a satellite belief. So, what's the difference and why are they important? So, a core belief is something that is wholeheartedly accepted to be true. So, an idea of a core belief might be time. As a race, as a species, we generally accept time is something that exists. Now, we also accept as a connection, as a satellite belief, if you like, to time in aging. We also believe, as a satellite belief to time, that in karma or something like that. So you have a core belief, something you accept to be true, and then around that and attached to it, you will, a bit like a wheel, spokes on a wheel, you'll have other satellite beliefs. And the key understanding here is that if you remove or take the energy out of the core belief in time, it affects every single satellite belief that is attached to that core belief. So if you're worried about aging, then the key thing to understand, you can't then go and say, right, I don't believe in aging whilst you believe in time. You need to begin to release your belief, kind of reduce the energy and the focus on your belief that time has to have an aging effect on you. Or as you get older, your body will fall apart. That is all part of this kind of belief system that you have. So, what I want you to think about is that there are core beliefs and satellite beliefs. So, you might want to take a bit of paper, write in the middle a few core beliefs like time. It also, another core belief would be this idea that you cannot understand the nature of reality. Main beliefs that people have, and then around them, take some spokes out, write down some satellite beliefs that are attached, and then you'll begin to understand what you really believe. Now, another thing I want to add here is that you have beliefs about beliefs. Now, when I studied NLP, neuro linguistic programming, and hypnosis, then I did that because I wanted to be able to understand how to change my beliefs. But I realized that actually I've got beliefs about beliefs, that beliefs are hard to change, or that I can't change a belief I've had for a long while, or that I've got deep beliefs, or that the subconscious is actually, really difficult to access. All these things are beliefs about beliefs. And again, beliefs as a whole, to round this off, are very, very rarely true. So your beliefs about reality are not true. They're just beliefs about reality. And as conscious creators, we use beliefs like a painter would use paints and an easel. We use beliefs because we're not our beliefs. We use beliefs in order to create events. And so conscious creation is about taking control of that process. So, just to round off, then we have beliefs about reality, a belief, something we accept to be true, a couple of types of beliefs, satellite beliefs and core beliefs, and we've got to explore and understand what we believe about our beliefs. And that's all the groundwork, if you like. So the next question is, well, how do I know what I believe? And the easiest answer to that is to look into your reality. Look into the world that you experience and really begin to think of it as a reflection. Imagine it were a dream. If it were a dream and that you created that dream through your belief system, it would allow you to understand it, whether you're healthy or wealthy, what about relationships or, anything you want to think of. When you look into your world, into your reality, you will see your beliefs being played out. And that's the easiest way. Another way to think about it is to actually just literally think about your beliefs. Do I believe that I'm healthy? Do I believe that I can be financially secure or not, or whatever it would be, and see your emotional response to that. And that will begin to tell you, because you can't lie to yourself, that will begin to tell you what you believe. If you think, you know what, yeah, I feel wealthy, I feel good about money, and I feel as though I got all of it, but you got literally zero in your bank account, then you see there's a misstep there, and that would be something for you to explore. So let's break it down into some practical steps for you. So let's just move on to there. So the main thing to think about is what can you do quite literally in order to create a new belief or dispel an old belief and really move on your life. So the first thing that you can do is, as I say, look into your reality. Your reality doesn't lie. And remember that a belief is something that you've focused on. It's more than a thought. It's something that you believe and accept to be true. So in order to change that, you need to have a counter belief. Okay, you need to say, okay, I'm in this process and I'm going to change my belief and I'm going to do it willingly. Then you might have written down what your belief is. Say that as I get older, my body's going to fall apart. Maybe that's a belief. You then think about what core belief is it attached to, and that would be time. And you go, okay, over time, my body gets healthier and healthier. That's the counter belief, if you like. It includes the core belief, and it's the counter belief that you want to encourage. And so throughout the day, what you would do is you would begin to suggest that to yourself. Imagine that you were just making suggestions into your mind in order to begin to build the energy into that new belief. Now, what's going to happen? What's going to happen is you're going to get a reaction. It might be that you're going to get a reaction, some feedback from another person. They may come along and go, talk to you about health. Remember, your beliefs, once you begin to change them, your world will change. Quite literally, it will react. Coincidences will happen. Your emotions may change. You may get different feelings in your body. These are all reactions, if you like, to the new belief that you're beginning to explore. So then the first thing is you're going to create the opposite belief. You are going to do it consciously. Second one, you're going to begin to observe the feedback. And one of the feedbacks you might observe is that you just start to feel better. And when you emotionally feel better, then actually that's good feedback for you. The third one is that you allow the feedback to flow. Okay. If something happened before the new belief is created, okay, and you see it in your world, then don't don't catch on to the feedback. Don't engage with the feedback. So let it flow. Imagine that your new beliefs are forming new experiences in your world. Don't engage with them. If somebody comes along or you see something that disagrees with the new belief that you're trying to build, don't engage with it. Don't argue. Just go, okay, this is my system, just moving through the process of changing belief systems. Let things flow. Keep allowing and don't hassle the process. Because remember, you're instigating the process at a conscious level. Your subconscious is beginning to connect into your conscious creation ability in your inner self, and then it's beginning to affect the reality that you experience. And what we've got to do as conscious creators is simply allow the process to take place. Acknowledge the change. That's cool. I think that's a really essential thing. If you start to get some positive feedback, you start to feel better, or somebody says something, in line with your new belief, acknowledge it internally, celebrate it because it shows you're moving in the right direction, and then just relax. And you're going to just follow that process until your new life, if you like, becomes created, until you get the feedback that your new belief is working. That's You're going to follow that process. So we'll go over it one more time. You're going to create your new belief. You're going to observe the feedback as it comes to you. A lot of it will be emotional initially, or it might involve people or your body or whatever it would be. You're going to allow the feedback to flow. You're not going to engage with it. You're not going to argue with the feedback. You're just going to acknowledge it as it goes forward. Keep allowing. Stay present in the day. It's another key one. And then just keep relaxed. And another thing you can do to maybe give it a boost is to work in your dreams. Suggest in your dreams that you're going to begin to create this new reality, and allow your inner self and your subconscious to really manifest these new beliefs. Remember that the manifestation of the law of attraction or conscious creation happens within your mind first. It has to happen there first before it can then be shown in your reality. So relax. If you don't get any feedback at all, then over say a week, then the likelihood is you've got a limiting belief, usually around self-worth, that you might want to explore. But this process here, as I've talked about, understanding what beliefs are, core beliefs, satellite beliefs, really getting a handle and being honest about your reality and saying, you know what, I can't believe that that reality is totally abundant for me if I've got no money in the bank. That means you've got a limiting belief about money. So you've got to begin to unpick all this kind of stuff, but then follow that process, and you are guaranteed success, because that is the way that reality is formed. And we can get into different discussions on the nature of purpose and whether that fits in with those. But fundamentally, everybody has limiting beliefs, and you must master these as a conscious creator. If you don't, you are doomed to follow the same patterns and the same themes in your life, all of your life. So I hope that's useful for you. Please go to the consciouscreationacademy.com. Have a look. I will put a link wherever this is. Have a look at the course on changing your beliefs if you're struggling. It's really a good course, and it's really about helping you understand that you can create your reality, but only when you change your beliefs. But the information I've shared in this podcast should take you some of the way there. That's it for today. Please, if you are around, please comment. And if you're on YouTube or whatever it is and you see this, please like it. And I will see you soon in the next podcast. David Marshall signing out. Stay safe, stay well, have a great day, and believe in yourself. See you soon. Take care.